excellent run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. They're going to run it here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Second down, looking to throw it. Now rolling out to his left. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a threat to this offense to have a weapon like this at quarterback. Down in the red zone, surveying the coverage, nobody open, so he does it himself with his legs and gets to the end zone for the touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. He'll hand it off. Moves the ball up to the 30. And the Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll run it here. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Trojans bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Screen to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Porter. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's McClellan. That gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46. And we're going to throw now on first down. On the move now. He's going to take off here. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. On first down, it's play action. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down with a big play to the 46.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Offense operates at the plus 46 after that huge gain. Quick throw caught on the left side. They finally grabbed the senior, but not before he leads the defense on a chase.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Receiver in motion now. To the air. It's St. Clair. Running out of time in the pocket. He escapes the pocket. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
This is why you don't predetermine what to do with the ball as a quarterback. He wants to throw this as he rolls out to his right, but instead he keeps his eyes downfield, recognizes there's nobody open, so instead he decides to become the runner, and he's a real threat when he has the ball in his hands.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a 1st and goal. Very efficient so far. Quarterback drops back. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Play action here on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. On the run here. Lets it go. Short pass finds the tight end. More set of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down.
Yeah, I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The quarterback takes it in himself.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Nice grab. It's McClellan. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Back to pass. It's St. Clair. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Using his legs here. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Buckeyes will have first and 10 here. Defender. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Here's the second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. At the 30, the 20. They finally bring him down, but not before he gets all the way inside the 10-yard line.
Well, here's a great example for any defensive player on why you can't just use your arms to bring a ball carrier down. Most of those yards are yards after contact. You got to bring your shoulder and bring him down and wrap him up. Instead, they're just trying to hit him, and he's bouncing off of these would-be tacklers, and look at all these yards he picks up.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So the ball moved back to the 12 for second and goal. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's the running back in the flat. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
So a huge play to start the drive and get in scoring position, but now it's third and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Touchdown, USC, to put them on top now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Porter. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down after that short completion. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. And they get the completion. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They're going to run the option. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, he loses the football. Ball scooped up in the defense.
How about this defense flying in there? Their hat on the ball. They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. A premium here on ball security. The last drive, of course, ended in a fumble. Back to throw. It's St. Clair. Catch made on the left side.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He escapes the pocket, extending the play now. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only is he pulled out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Wow, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's fourth down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Connect with the receiver here. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. That's a big hit at the end, but he earned a fresh set of downs.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. As the first down is still going. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. It's a solid game.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
They continue to march toward a game-tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And now the handoff. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Now we run a draw play. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. The final 2 minutes here, this defense trying to hang on, the offense trying to make a play to win it. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This conference championship game has certainly lived up to the billing. Tremendous buzz in here. We're in for a classic finish.
Yeah, you can feel the intensity. It's spilling over onto the field, even into the stands. Everyone knows how important it is to tie this game up, but this next drive could decide the final outcome of the football game.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25.